Hello students, today we are going to learn about electrostatics, the first chapter in 12th standard physics. What is electrostatics? Electrostatics is about the study of charges which are at rest. We know that charges are of two types. One is positive, another is negative. Now, where do you see these charges? You see charges in an atom. An atom consists of a positive nucleus with electrons revolving around in selected orbits. In addition to the protons, there is a neutral particle which gives mass to an atom, which is called neutron. And the electrons in the inner shells are tightly bound to the nucleus. So, only the electron in the outermost shell can participate in any of the physical and chemical processes. So, electrostatics is the study of charges at rest. And when you say charge, we are going to talk more about only electrons, which are negatively charged. Now let us move on from here to a point called quantization of charge. Now what do you mean by quantization of charge? Let us assume a body, a conductor or an insulator, and this is basically neutral. Why the body is neutral? Because the number of protons is equal to number of electrons. The number of positive charges are equal to the number of negative charges. I want this neutral body to be charged. So what should I do? I have to add electrons. When I add electrons, let us assume I add few number of electrons in it. Then the body will be negatively charged. The other way is, from the body you can remove the electrons. When you remove the electrons from a neutral body, you remove the electrons, then naturally it will become positively charged. So, when we talk about charging of a body, it is only either we add electron or we remove electron from the body. So, everything which takes place in terms of electrons. The electronic charge is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. So what the quantization of charge is about? It says that the charge on any body is equal to the integral multiple of electronic charge. The integral multiple n can be 1, 2, 3, 4, infinite, any number. N can take values 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Now, when I add electron, it becomes negative. When I remove electron, it becomes positive. So, the quantization of charge says that Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. Now let us move further ahead. In the starting, you found that the people took certain objects and rubbed with other objects and found how the electric charge is produced or transferred specifically. When you take a glass rod and rub it with a silk cloth, now what is going to happen? The glass rod will lose electrons to the silk cloth. So, the silk cloth will become negatively charged. And the glass rod lost the electrons, so it has become positively charged. So what you see here is transfer of electrons. We can go to the another case. You can take a ebonite rod or simply a plastic rod and rub it with a woolen cloth. Then what will happen? The woolen cloth will lose electrons to the ebonite rod. So the ebonite rod turns negative and the woolen cloth has lost electrons, so it has become positive. So you notice one thing very clearly. The electrons from the outermost shell take part, and it is only the electrons are transferred. Either electrons are added or it is removed, and these electrons are from the outermost shell. Depending on the nature of the body, one of the object loses and another object gains. All this happens because of friction. This is also referred to as frictional electricity. Remember very clearly, the electronic charge is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. And the quantization of charge is given by Q is equal to plus or minus ME. We will see in the next class about Coulomb's law. Thank you.